Hello everybody and welcome. It's lovely to see you here today. Welcome to today's live lesson. And the theme today is actually all about parties. Me with my party blower, balloons, all I'm missing is the cake. We're going to be looking at some vocabulary, different kinds of parties, how to talk about parties, some idioms, and of course some fun games, finishing up with Kahoot as always. But to begin, let's have a little bit of this.
Yo, yeah, go get your coffee. It's time to join the Key Speaking Academy. It's time for a live lesson, fun games and idioms. Go get your tea, go get your coffee. It's time to join the Key Speaking Academy. It's time for a live lesson, fun games and idioms.
It is time for a live lesson. Welcome back. Today's lesson is a normal lesson with the topic of parties. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be looking at different aspects of parties and yes, things like that. It's lovely to see all of you. I hope you're all well. Who is in the house today? Wendy is here. Hello there. Nora, lovely to see you here again. Meryl Karali is here. Nice to see you. Pasang, good evening. Marjo, morning for you. Great, happy Thursday. Slobodanka, nice to see you here as well. Hey, Juan Kurd, good to see you here. Alexandra from the Ukraine, huge respect to you as well. Lovely to see you here, all the way from Bangladesh, traveling on holidays. If you want to go on holiday, go to Bangladesh. Ahmad Majid, wishing you all a pleasant time as well. Lovely to see all of you. Thanks for joining me here today. Very excited about today's topic. Today's lesson is going to be about, more or less, about 1 hour long. I've decided to make it a little shorter. Normally my lessons go on for ages, like 2 hours. This one and my live lessons in YouTube, I'm going to make a bit shorter just to make it a bit easier. So it's going to be about 1 hour, more or less. If you're new here, welcome. In a moment, I'm going to explain what we're going to do. In fact, I can do that right now. I can talk you through the different activities. But before I do that, if you don't know me, my name is Keith and I run the Keith Speaking Academy. You can see the website down below. If you don't know the website, go and check it out. There's lots of interesting stuff. You can explore information around IELTS speaking in particular, how the test runs and different parts of the test, different topics we've got. There's a section on free live lessons like today's where you can find a whole list of all different live lessons. You can just click on any one. There are subtopics and lessons, and as you click on them, you will find the free lesson. Download the notes automatically. There's a video, and you can study online. Isn't it great? Online study. So that's at the Key Speaking Academy. I am on Facebook over there and Instagram, Key Speaking Academy. Go and check them out if you are interested. Listen, if you are watching on YouTube, do subscribe, turn on notifications so you can find out about new things that are coming up. What is coming up today is the following. We're going to look at, I'll have to come over here. Great new mic. I'm so happy with my new mic. We're going to look at parties and in particular different types of parties today. And yes, different types of parties. I'll be brainstorming your ideas and also my ideas. Vocabulary, we'll be looking at some keywords you'll need to talk about parties. Also a listening activity today. It's quite an interesting one, so get ready for that. We'll move on to some idioms, a bit like this one, right? What on earth is that? We're going to find out later with idioms, and we'll finish up with a game of Kahoot. All of that, more or less, is going to take an hour there or thereabouts. Dealer, I would like to improve my writing and speaking. Give me advice on a course that would suit me. Well, It's hard to say because I don't know your level, but if you're kind of band 6 in IELTS or 6.5, I would recommend the gold course. And for your speaking. For your writing, go and check out Eli's writing course. You can find out about the gold course on the website. Of course, it's all there. Just nip in to the Keith Speaking Academy online courses, and that gives you straight away all the information about the course, the gold course. You can find out about it. You can get different parts of it, right? You can get the whole gold course, but if you just want the self-study, you can get that here. If you just want exam strategy, you can get that here as well. And Eli's writing course is very, very good. I am happy, star. Yes, very happy. Sakib says, hi, I'm very well, thank you. Nice to see you from Bangladesh. Your videos are very helpful for my speaking module. Great, good. Apurva, well, stay with me. Watch the videos, do some study, get some practice going, and most of all, remember to review everything that you're doing. Study, practice, and review. You're welcome. Pradeep, after a long time. That's right, I remember you have been with me for donkey's years. It's lovely to see you here again. Great. Okay, so let's begin at the beginning. Sounds like a story, right? Let me brainstorm with you. I'd like to know, first of all, from you guys, just to warm up, when do people have a party in your country? When do people have a party in your country? Let me know what you think. In the chat, just write in your answers, okay? Great. Let's have some classical music. Not very party music, is it? Let me get some more, maybe some party music. Yes. Nice one, Harry. Good to see you here. Yes. Yes, Satifa. House party. They were very popular in the 1990s in England. Absolutely, Daniela. Yes, Eid, good one. Cultural one, religious one. Very, maybe, yes. Weddings. Felicia, interesting. Yep, graduation is a good one. Graduation, it can be from high school or from university, right? Yes, Husni Deen, whenever they want to have. Why not? Every day, any day. International days, yeah. Any others, any different ones? Let's have a look. There are absolutely religious parties. So as Chacha says, you know, Ramadan, Eid, all of those of you at the moment who are celebrating Ramadan, enjoy this very, very spiritual time. Farewell party, yes. Excellent. Okay, good. So lots of different ideas, right? When do people have a party in your country? So here, I'm going to just do a very, very simple presentation of different types of parties. You can get this document. I use AI. Gamma is a great application. We'll put this in the chat so you can follow it. My colleague Burns will just share that with you, but I'm going to put it on the screen so we can look at it together. And let's talk about it. Types of parties. A celebration for every occasion. Parties bring people together. They celebrate life's moments. So this presentation explores different types of parties. It highlights their cultural significance and their role in social bonding. Social bonding, that's a nice collocation, meaning people coming together, right? Social bonding. So types of parties, as you said, birthday parties are extremely common, right? birthday parties, probably one of the most common types. You've got cake, candles and gifts used to create memorable moments. I'm such a fan of collocations. Memorable moments. Great. Parties create memorable moments. Quite poetic, but it's nice. Good language. Games, fun, activities like scavenger hunts. Do you know scavenger hunts? Scavenger hunts are games we play with children. We give the children a list of things to find, and they have to run around the house or the garden or the park and find different things and tick them off the list. It's a scavenger hunt. In Spain they call it the gincana, which I used to remember playing on the summer holidays. So scavenger hunts. You can have age-specific themes. I mean, kids' parties, right, are very different. The catering will be different. The catering is the food or the supply of food. So the catering for children, that's catering. The catering for children is typically fast food, pizza, hamburgers, sausage rolls, crisps, all the bad stuff, chocolate. The catering for adults might be a bit different. You may have some vegan options, etc. The catering. You can have themes, right? Different themes for children. Maybe themes based on a film, the Marvel comics, etc. We've also got milestone birthdays. Again, if you're talking about parties, milestone is an important point on a journey. So on your journey of life, there are milestones when you're 18, 21, 50. For British people, at least, these are milestone birthdays, right? 18, 21 and 50, they're all very important. I'm not sure about your country, but these are milestone birthdays, okay? We've also got holiday parties. Now, you mentioned Christmas. Some of you mentioned Eid, New Year's Eve, Halloween. These are widely celebrated in the UK. So festivities bring communities together. Festivities, another nice word. Festivities just means celebrations. Festivities. Put the stress on the D. Festivities. Festivities. Festivities bring people together. They do indeed. You've got these cultural celebrations which are often religious connected. Diwali, Lunar New Year, Hanukkah, you've mentioned Eid, we've got Easter coming up. They showcase unique customs and they promote cultural heritage. You've guessed it, another collocation. Cultural heritage. It's nice, right? You can talk about cultural heritage with some parties. And then you've got the seasons. So for example, in the winter, we have bonfires, winter bonfires in the UK in November, summer barbecues, all of that. Now you talked about weddings. There are 3 types of weddings here. Not 3 types of weddings, 3 types of parties. There's the party where the boy and the girl, or maybe the girl and the girl and the boy, where the 2 people decide to get married. That's an engagement party. Step number 1, right? Get engaged. Engagement party. Then there's the party before they get married. So often the bride, the woman, the bride has a prenuptial, kind of a bridal shower, we call it. It's another party. And then there's step 3, the wedding party. So you can have these 3 things, right? Engagement parties, which is to announce the upcoming nuptials. Nuptials is just another word for wedding. Bridal showers is where the bride receives gifts and support. It's very much an American thing, but it's becoming popular in Britain. And then wedding reception. Interesting, right? You can say a wedding party. You've got the wedding ceremony, but after the wedding ceremony, there's the wedding reception. And that's the party, right? The wedding reception. So you've got wedding receptions, you've also got professional parties, the classic office holiday party. If they're celebrating an achievement inside the company, and these are often aimed to boost morale and teamwork. There are networking events where professionals will connect and collaborate, exchanging ideas, contacts, foster connections. Seriously, the number one thing you can do to improve your vocabulary is learn collocations, foster connections. 2 words together. Instead of learning to foster or connection, learn the collocation, foster connections. Network events, foster connections. Easy peasy. And product launches. Do you remember Steve Jobs? He loved his product launches. We've also got theme parties like decade themes. You know, the 80s party or the 90s party or the noughties party. You've got movie parties, right? Maybe the Marvel comics, like a Spider-Man party, and costume parties, often for kids, but not always. Milestone celebrations. You've talked about graduations. Nobody talked about retirement parties, but hey, that's also true. And anniversaries, when married couples commemorate years of love and partnership. Commemorate is similar to celebrate, but it's more about remembering. So you remember and celebrate is commemorate. 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 And the m, right? Commemorate. Commemorate. You can commemorate years of happiness together with your spouse. So these are milestone celebrations. Conclusion, the universal language of celebration, social bonding, it all happens. Cultural variations, right? Party traditions are different in each culture. And in the future, virtual and hybrid events are evolving. Virtual and hybrid. So mixing virtual activities with face-to-face. Technology can be used to enhance party experiences. Wow, there it is, lots of information. Let me just check in how you're doing. Baby shower party, yes, that's after the wedding, usually. To tie the knot is a lovely expression. To get married, great. There's this, Flavio, I love this. Can I crash in your lesson party? So to crash a party is to go to a party that you're not invited to. Love it. Very, very good language. Bridal showers we've talked about. Yes. Christine, so many things we can host some parties. Indeed, so many things we can do, right? Okay. Hen party, stag party. That's right. I forgot about that. So before they get married, the men have a stag party, men only, and the bride and her friends, the women, have a hen party. Usually women only, right? Usually. Pradeep says, could we celebrate the English learning party with all of the guys who are eager to boost up English proficiency? Well, this is our party. The live lesson is our party. Bring your own food, bring your own drink. I'm not going to eat because I've got to teach. Okay. Keith, did you turn your microphone on? The sound is not right. Oh, really? Oh dear. Let's double check. It should be. I can see the problem. Absolutely. Huh. Okay, you're right. Okay, I noticed someone was commenting, I think that's better. Is that better? Yeah, I've just noticed your comments. I've just changed the microphone. Is the microphone better? Oh dear. New technology. Let me wait a moment. Yes. Okay. It's okay. Excellent. Good. Thank you very much. Why did you change IELTS speaking success to English speaking success? That's a very good question, because IELTS is copyright and I was not allowed to use it. Go figure. Right. Thank you very much. I do apologize. Oh dear, oh dear. How embarrassing. Not to worry. Let's move on. So we're going to focus on some of that language. This will actually help, because if you couldn't hear me very well, let's go through it bit by bit. I'm going to bring out some of that vocabulary here for parties. So let's look at the first one, to celebrate. And the accent on the cell, to celebrate. And it's a s sound, like a s. To celebrate is to acknowledge, a special moment with a party or some kind of enjoyable activity. Notice you can celebrate something, celebrate getting married, celebrate a birthday, celebrate a graduation. But you can also celebrate someone. Let's celebrate you and your learning success. Let's celebrate Keith and his new microphone. Things like that. For example, let's celebrate your birthday in style. Celebrate in style is actually a very, very common expression. It means to do it in a very, very good way, right? Nice food, nice drink, nice atmosphere. Let's celebrate in style. Often spending a bit of money. Or, I'd like to celebrate Sarah for all her hard work. Celebrate someone, right? Is to say, well done, Sarah. I'd like to celebrate Sarah for all her hard work. So just notice, you can celebrate something or celebrate someone. Okay. Great. Now then, note, celebrate is often used in the passive. So whereas we say, we celebrate Christmas in England, right? Often we would change that to the passive and say, Christmas is widely celebrated in England, right? Using the passive. Which basically is to be plus the participle, past participle, is celebrated. Why? Well, because we celebrate Christmas in England. We celebrate Christmas in England. We is the subject, and normally the subject is the emphasis. We celebrate Christmas in England. You can use stress to emphasize Christmas. We celebrate Christmas in England, right? But if you want to emphasize a word, usually in English, we put it at the beginning of the sentence, and that will emphasize it. And then, because it's the object becoming the subject, it's the passive, right? It's basically to be plus the past participle. So Christmas is celebrated in England. Then it's clear we're stressing Christmas. So often with the word celebrate, it's often used in the passive, right? Christmas is celebrated in England. I don't know. Other examples. Fish is eaten. Is eaten in England. I know. A terrible stereotype, fish and chips is eaten widely in England. Something like that. It's the same idea. We're using the passive to emphasize the first thing. Okay. Kuzi, it's an upgraded microphone. Yes. Daniela, retirement is often celebrated with colleagues. Perfect. Very, very good. I like it. Nice example. Eid is widely celebrated in Tunisia. Another very, very good example. Boheli Baishak is widely celebrated in Bangladesh. Nice. This is interesting. The death anniversary is celebrated widely in Vietnam, like 1 year later. Interesting. We've also got New Year party is widely celebrated in my country. Excellent examples. It's a nice way to use celebrate. Of course, we've got the word celebration. So celebration, the stress becomes on the bra. Celebrate, bray, not the bra, the bray, A. You can see A. Celebration. Celebration. Can you say it? Listen again. Celebration. Yeah, celebration. We say to organize a celebration, to hold a celebration, to join in a celebration. Notice we say to host a party. I saw somebody earlier mention that. To host a party, but to hold a celebration. Different words, right? Similar words are festivity. So a festivity is a celebration. Usually we put this in the plural, festivities. Over the new year, there are a lot of festivities. It's normally in the plural. Not always, but often. Okay. Parker Tony says Lunar New Year is celebrated in China. Great. I like this, Hossein. Celebrate with friends, survive with family. Interesting. Yes. Yes, Ginevra di Monte Merano. You can say to throw a party, to host a party, to throw a party. It's worth putting in because we're talking about parties, right? To throw a party. Very, very good. Excellent. Yes, Nora. Bra. Well, bray. Yes. Celebrate. Celebration. Great, Drankerd. Thank you for sharing that. Nice. We hold a celebration and had lots of joy. That's nice. Sahar, it's really good. I'm going to help you a little bit because you say had. It's in the past. So we will put we held a celebration also in the past, right? Got it. Nice. Great. And here's your next example. Nowruz is celebrated widely in Iran. Excellent. Very, very nice. Very, very good. So to host is to receive people in your house for an event. So I host a party. It means I am the host. You are the guest. So a host is also a person, the person who organizes the party. It's also a verb, right? To host a party. So that means you are the host inviting people to the party. So it's a verb and it's a noun or a person. Great, nice. Rennie, some nice philosophy. I like it very much. Thank you for sharing. Nora, to kick off means to begin the celebration. So it's not quite the same as organize and hold. To kick off is literally the minute before. Let's kick off the celebration. Let's begin. So similar, but a bit different. Yes, Kuzi, good idea about the Spanish. Maybe not in the same lesson as the English lesson, but I do have some Spanish lessons on YouTube. Yes, you can check them out. Speak Spanish Easily, I think it's called. Okay, next, number 3, to cater. it's a useful word for parties, to cater, K. Stress on the A, K. Although it's a C, it's a K, cater, which means to provide food for an event. We need, for example, we need a company to cater for the party or at the party. You can say cater for or cater at. We need a company to cater for the wedding. We need somebody to cater at my daughter's birthday party. Okay. And the catering, which is uncountable. So this is the noun, it's uncountable. The catering, stress on the K. The catering is the food or the service of the food, right? It's basically the noun. For example, who did the catering at your party? Or the catering was great. Right? It means the food and the supply of food, right? Basically. Hossein, also we can say to cater for people, cater for you, cater for me, cater for special diets. Absolutely. Nice. Brian, I tend to agree. I don't think it would be possible to have Gordon Ramsay cater for my birthday party. Although it would be fun, right? He could cook the food and insult everybody at the same time. Okay, that's cater. Next, we've got to catch up with. This is the last one. To catch up with someone. So catch up with. So it's a double phrasal verb with two prepositions. To catch up with someone is to chat with someone to learn what has happened in their life. Yeah, let's catch up. I caught up with my friends at the party. I caught up with my friends. I caught up. I caught up with my friends at the party. Okay, for example. Similar words which mean talking to people at a party, we can say to mingle, to socialize, or to make small talk. For example, let me get the same script. I mingled with lots of interesting people last night. Art night, come on. I mingled with, so normally with, I mingled with lots of interesting people last night. I love to socialize at parties. It's not true. I'm a bit of a wallflower, to be honest. And yes, I made lots of small talk. Whilst mingling. Okay. For example, so catch up with, mingle, socialize, make small talk. Let's catch up soon, Maria. Yes. Are you a good cook? I'm not bad, actually. What's the difference between cater and serve? So cater is to provide the food. Serve is a bit more specific. It's when you put the food on the table. So cater is much wider. I think you cater for a party, but you serve the soup first. You serve the dessert second. So the idea of serving is really putting the food on the table. Catering is much wider, providing the food for everybody at the party. Great question. Very good question. Harry, we can also say get in touch with. Yes. Catch up with, get in touch with. Very similar. Yep. Isn't mingle a bit literary? No, I disagree. I think it's both written and spoken. Yeah, we were mingling with a lot of guests. Slightly, but I think it's still fine for speaking. Have idle chit-chat? Yes. A wallflower, so somebody who just, you know, people at the party who don't get involved, who just stand on the wall and don't dance. That's the wallflower. Okay, so to mingle, it really means it's to mix and talk with people. Basically, right? It's the same thing. It's talking to talk with people at a party. Oh, thank you, Brian. Sorry, it's the autocorrect. I caught up. Thank you. Sabir Islam, thank you very much for that. I catched up with many people in the birthday party. This is very good, Silenter, because a lot of people do this and they say this, and I'm going to help you because a lot of people forget catch is irregular. So it's going to be I caught up with many people, right? Excellent. Very, very nice. Yeah, play catch up with is a slightly different meaning, but yes. It can, not really. No, it can be just general socializing. Natalia, what's wrong with my pancakes? The presentation, right? Yes, I saw that on Facebook. Well, I took the photo. Yes, it leaves a lot to be desired. I'm looking for a Gordon Ramsay to come around and help me. Have I ever catered at a party? No. I am not a professional cook by any stretches of the imagination. Okay, so good. We've seen a lot of words. Well, we've seen 4 words. Celebrate, celebration, cater, and to catch up with. Okay, lots and lots of words. We're going to move on. Give me a moment. Let's move on. Well, what's next? We can find out over here. After parties comes types of parties we've talked about. Vocabulary we've studied. We're going to do a listening activity, which means this. Time for a drink.
Open your ears, open your mind. It's time for a listening exercise. Maybe a dictation, but without intimidation. Maybe a listening bingo that can open a new window to discover your new listening skills. So listen with me.
Right, listen with me, listening activity. Listen with me and the penguin here together. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to listen to Tom and Emily talking about a recent party they went to. Those of you on the Gold Course will know Tom and Emily. They're the protagonists of the mini novel Watchful Eyes. So we're going to listen to Tom and Emily. Tom, in this case, is Irish. Change nationality. And Emily is British. Well, English. The question for you is, who liked the party the most? Okay, so let's listen to this discussion between Tom and Emily, and the question for you is, who liked the party the most? And you can just write down in the chat. Here we go. Let's have a listen. Listen carefully.
That party last night was amazing. I had such a great time. The music was fantastic, and everyone was in such a good mood.
I wouldn't say it was amazing. I mean, it was loud, crowded, and exhausting. I don't know how you enjoy these things so much.
Come on, Emily. It was fun. You just need to chill and go with the flow. Plus, it was a special occasion, Mark's birthday. He put a lot of effort into organizing it.
I know. He really went to town, and I appreciate that. I was happy to celebrate with him. But do we really need to have 100 people squeezed into one room with music blasting? I could barely hear myself think.
That's what makes it great. Everyone was chatting, dancing, laughing. I caught up with so many old friends. And did you see the food? The catering was top-notch.
I did see the food. That was probably the best part. Those little canapes were delicious, but I barely spoke to anyone. It felt like every conversation was just people shouting over the music.
Oh, you're impossible. Really, you just have to embrace the chaos. Parties are all about energy, meeting new people and making memories.
Or standing awkwardly in the corner, trying to avoid small talk. But I have to admit, Mark seemed really happy, and the cake was incredible.
Exactly. So deep down, you had a tiny bit of fun, right?
Maybe just a little. But next time, can we go somewhere quieter?
Right, okay. Here we go. So most of you said Tom. Tom liked the party the most, yes. Emily is just complaining, yes. She seems pretty pissed off, yes. Tom, yes. He enjoyed all the time. Excellent, good. So yes, the answer there basically is Tom. Emily said, I wouldn't say it was amazing. Can we go somewhere quieter? It was too noisy. So clearly Tom liked the party. Tom was Irish. Sorry, Emily was American. I got mixed up. Okay, now I'd like you to listen to the conversation again and fill in the gaps, not the boxes, but the gaps. Mind the gap. Fill in the gaps with the missing word you hear. Okay? It's one missing word. So like IELTS, if you do IELTS, look at the instructions very carefully. One missing word. Okay? You can write in the chat. I'll play it again. And let's see if you can find out the missing word. Here we go.
That party last night was amazing. I had such a great time. The music was fantastic, and everyone was in such a good mood.
I wouldn't say it was amazing. I mean, it was loud, crowded, and exhausting. I don't know how you enjoy these things so much.
Come on, Emily. It was fun. You just need to chill and go with the flow. Plus, it was a special occasion, Mark's birthday. He put a lot of effort into organizing it.
I know. He really went to town, and I appreciate that. I was happy to celebrate with him. But do we really need to have 100 people squeezed into one room with music blasting? I could barely hear myself think.
That's what makes it great. Everyone was chatting, dancing, laughing. I caught up with so many old friends. And did you see the food? The catering was top-notch.
I did see the food. That was probably the best part. Those little canapes were delicious, but I barely spoke to anyone. It felt like every conversation was just people shouting over the music.
Oh, you're impossible. Really, you just have to embrace the chaos. Parties are all about energy, meeting new people and making memories.
Or standing awkwardly in the corner, trying to avoid small talk. But I have to admit, Mark seemed really happy, and the cake was incredible.
Exactly. So deep down, you had a tiny bit of fun, right?
Maybe just a little. But next time, can we go somewhere quieter?
Right, okay. So, number one, well done. It was, a lot of you said flow. Great. Number two, Brian says town. Anybody else get town? Your Bloxy girl. Okay, Julia as well got town. Number three, Nora says barely. I could barely hear. Number four, Brian says top notch. Top notched. Ooh, let's look at that in a moment carefully. Armin says top notch. We'll be looking at the spelling in a moment. Standing in the corner. After says awkward. Saha says awkward. Naftal says awkwardly, which is interesting because is it an adjective or an adverb? And number six, trying to avoid small what? Kumrel says quiet. Harry says talk. Victoria says talk for number 6. Okay, here are the answers. Go with the flow. He really went to town. I could barely hear myself think. The catering was top notch. Standing awkwardly, it's the adverb, right? Standing awkwardly. It describes how you're standing. Victoria, you almost got there. 5 out of 6. Okay. So to go with the flow is to not to plan, but just to let things happen, right? Let things happen. It's the Irish accent. Let things happen. Let things happen. Excuse me. He really went to town. To go to town is to make a big effort, right? He really went to town. He did a lot of work to make something successful. He really went to town. Barely just means, hardly. Top notch means very good. Yeah, my formatting's all over the place. Never mind, I'll try and work it out later. Awkwardly. Awkward is not comfortable, basically. Not comfortably. A bit awkwardly, not comfortably. And small talk is the chit-chat that chit-chat. Talking about everyday things, like the weather. The weather. Okay. Okay, more or less. That's it. We've got it. Nice. Oh, look at that. Fio Tinza Kiwat. I got all right. Well done, you. Well done. Very, very good. Not easy, right? Not easy at all. Nice. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to play the conversation again. And a final time, you can read through the script and it will all make sense to you as you read and listen. Here we go. The last time.
That party last night was amazing. I had such a great time. The music was fantastic, and everyone was in such a good mood.
I wouldn't say it was amazing. I mean, it was loud, crowded, and exhausting. I don't know how you enjoy these things so much.
Come on, Emily. It was fun. You just need to chill and go with the flow. Plus, it was a special occasion, Mark's birthday. He put a lot of effort into organizing it.
I know. He really went to town, and I appreciate that. I was happy to celebrate with him. But do we really need to have 100 people squeezed into one room with music blasting? I could barely hear myself think.
That's what makes it great. Everyone was chatting, dancing, laughing. I caught up with so many old friends. And did you see the food? The catering was top-notch.
I did see the food. That was probably the best part. Those little canapes were delicious, but I barely spoke to anyone. It felt like every conversation was just people shouting over the music.
Oh, you're impossible. Really, you just have to embrace the chaos. Parties are all about energy, meeting new people and making memories.
Or standing awkwardly in the corner, trying to avoid small talk. But I have to admit, Mark seemed really happy, and the cake was incredible.
Exactly. So deep down, you had a tiny bit of fun, right?
Maybe just a little. But next time, can we go somewhere quieter?
We'll see. Okay, excellent. Good. Music blasting, yep, it's just the music really, really loud. Yep. What does went to town? So to go to town here means to make a big effort, to try really hard for something to be successful. Introvert meets extrovert, exactly. Deep down just means really, deep down inside, you really wanted something, you really enjoyed the party or not. Okay. So I will leave this for you to go through on your own later. So to be, I mean, just a few key words. To be in a good mood is to be positive, happy, feeling good. We've said go with the flow is just to let things happen. He really went to town is the same as put a lot of effort into. Really, yep. We talked about to catch up. I caught up with. We talk about this. The catering is the food. Supplying the food was top notch. So catering is the food and the service of the food. Awkwardly said. Small talk we said. Deep down we mentioned. Yep, means deep down inside. You had a tiny bit of fun. Well, maybe just a little. Poor old Emily. She really didn't enjoy it, did she? Kristin, you can use both. Blasting is more colourful, but very loud is just simple. So both of those are fine. I think blast is more colourful. Okay. Right, guys, I'm going to move on because I've got one eye on the clock, as always. So we've been doing the listening activity there, hopefully getting you accustomed to different sounds and picking up more language for this topic. Let us move on. Oh, they've got so many questions here. Top notch should be hyphenated. Was it not hyphenated? Yes, it should be hyphenated. It should be hyphenated. Yes, it's hyphenated. Yes. Let's move on. Guys, after this, we've got we've got this one coming up next. I want them now. I'm going to share some idioms with you. Great song. Drankerd, you're very, very good. I've got one eye on the clock. How to learn them. Indeed. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 idioms. By the way, somebody asked about the PDF. Yes, you will get the PDF. At the end of the lesson, maybe later tonight, give me 3 or 4 hours. We have to edit it, upload it. So later tonight, you can get it on the Keith Speaking Academy. You can get it on the website, in the free live lessons. I'll explain more later. For now, can you guess these idioms? I'm going to give you 3 idioms, and I want you to see if you can guess what they are. Here is number 1. What is this idiom? De nada, Nora. Thank you for the comments, Jamshindong. Thank you so much. Somebody's going for a bath. Let me make this a bit bigger. Kuzi, I have done radio before, yes. Just a little. Nobody's got it yet. And there we have it. There we have it. You can see the man striking or hitting up a conversation. Can you see that? So strike up a conversation. Perfect. Well done. Let's bring this up. Number 1. So many buttons to press. To strike up a conversation means to start a conversation. Okay. For example, I find it hard to strike up a conversation with strangers at parties. Okay. To strike is just to hit. Strike up, well, it's an idiom. It just means begin a conversation, basically, right? Strike up a conversation. Ibrahim, you knew it. Indeed, it was there. Sahar, well done. Hit the jackpot. To strike up a conversation. Okay, excellent. Good. That was number 1. Now, let's do number 2, which is over here, I think. Here we go. Number 2. Thank you, Dragon. Victoria, you're very lucky. Okay, your Bloxy girl is there. Have a blast. It is indeed to have a blast. You can see the man has a blast. A blast is an explosion, literally, but idiomatically, to have a blast is to have a great time. To have a blast. You can imagine if there's an explosion of happiness and emotion, I have a blast, or, for example, I had a blast at their wedding. I had a great time. Similar idioms, there's a lot in English for this. To have a ball, have a great time. I had a ball last night at Jane's party. To have a whale of a time, another idiom, to have a great time. For example, you should come to my party tomorrow. You'll have a whale of a time. Okay? So the different idioms you can use to express having a good time. And these are very simple, right? Have a blast, have a ball, have a whale of a time. Easy to use, easy to learn. Okay, excellent. Daniela, also to have the time of your life. Yeah, is even stronger. Yes, to have the time of your life. You could also add to have the time of your life. I had the time of my life at last night's party. At your party. Excellent, nice. So lots of different expressions there. To throw a bash is to throw a party. That's very British English. I don't think they say that in America. So a bash is a party, or a do, D-O, a do, a bash, a party. But they're all very, a do and a bash are very colloquial British things. Good question, though. Lisa had a whale of a time at the Oscars. She did indeed. She did indeed. Nice one. Good. Okay, we're coming up to number 3. And here it is, number 3. What is this one?
Yeah.
This is tricky. Oh, you're almost there. You're almost there, not quite. Wow, and there we have it. Eva has got it spot on. To be in full swing. I couldn't find a better picture, but it's the idea of to be in full swing. Okay, so what we've got here is to be in full swing means to be at the most active moment. So we could say now this lesson is in full swing. It's the most active moment. I'm active, you're active, there's lots of interaction, there's a lot of activity. It's in full swing. The party, at the beginning, everyone's quiet, but then bit by bit, there's some music, there's some dancing, and when there's lots of activity, we say the party was in full swing when he arrived. Okay? I think that's so true, right? Take all of these off. I've been to many a party. I've hosted some parties, and at the beginning, people come in very nervous, very quiet, and they sit down, say, hello, how are you? Okay. What would you like to drink? Oh, cup of tea. I'll have a beer. And everyone's quiet. Then you turn the music up, and then people drink a bit, they eat a bit, they start mingling, and then somebody starts dancing, and suddenly it's like, boom, this energy rises, and you can say the party is in full swing. It's all happening. The most active moment. Excellent. The party's in full swing. Okay. Kind of energy. Yes. Full of energy. Enthusiasm. Yes. That kind of thing. Yep. Exactly. Okay. So we've got a lot. We've got strike up a conversation, have a blast, and to be in full swing. Or the idioms. I've got one eye on the clock, so I'm going to move on. From idioms, we're going to move straight on to Kahoot, is our final activity. So what I've done is I've created a Kahoot based on 4 of the vocabulary words or grammar we've studied today. Let's find out how good you are. Now, if you don't know Kahoot, what you need to do actually is you need to go to kahoot.it. You can download the app on your phone, actually, Kahoot, and then go to kahoot.it, put in your name and the PIN number. So I'm going to set this up. Let me sign in first. Let me just sign in the library. Parties. Let's not do an assignment. Let's host live. Okay, so you'll see, Kahootopia. Okay. I didn't even know we were on an island. What's happening? We're on an island. Okay. Classic mode. So get ready to join. So you need to go to kahoot.it and put in your name and this PIN. And maybe Burns can help us put it in the chat as well. 54586. 54586. Yes, your Bloxy girl. The notes will be on the website later tonight. I'll explain a bit later after the game how you can get them. It's very easy. YLS. Steak, steak, stack. Oh, wow. A lot of people. Okay, let me just give you a few seconds to join in. If you can't get in, don't worry. You can put your answer in the chat, but it doesn't enter the system of Kahoot. Katlia Toons, thank you very much for sharing the pin. Okay, let's do it. Let's start. Here we go. 4 questions. You have to answer A, B, C, or D. Parties. Question 1. 21st birthdays are widely blank in England. Celebrate, celebration, celebrated, celebrity. 21st birthdays are widely blank in England. Celebrate, celebration, celebrated, or celebrity. Nelson, it's a game. You just have to choose the right answer to the question. There's a choice of 4. You get 30 seconds. And we've got, 9 people said celebrate. Remember, this was the passive. So we celebrate the 21st birthday. But if we put that first, 21st birthdays are celebrated with the past participle. It's a passive, right? We often use celebrate in the passive. 21 of you got it right. Well done. Let's have a look at the board. Sigh is top. Happiness, second. GJ, third. Here we go. Second question. Which is the odd one out? So which is different? Cater, socialize, mingle, make small talk. Which one is different? Cater, socialize, mingle, make small talk. What do you think? You've got 30 seconds to answer. Well done. The vast majority got cater, right? Cater. So to cater is to serve the food or provide the food at a party. The others all mean to meet and chat to people at a party or an event. So to mingle, socialize, make small talk are all similar, meeting and chatting to people. Okay, great. Let's see what's changed. Oh, happiness is at the top, where it should be. GJ is second. Brian has moved into third. Look out for Harry Lee. He's a dark horse. Here we go. Question number 3. What a great party. You really went to blank with the preparations. City, town, centre, heart. What a great party. You really went to blank with the preparations. City, town, centre or heart? Don't worry, Lisbeth. Villanueva, no problem. Right, well done. I can see a lot of you got it right in the comments. Town, to go to town is the expression. To go to town, to make a lot of effort, to make something successful, to go to town. You can say, I like to go to town with the class, something like that. She went to town with the preparations of the party. She made a big effort. Nice. So let's see, does that change anything? Well, happiness is still at the top. Brian has gone to second and Leah has moved up to third. Mimi, you're the highest climber. Well done. Guys, it's the last question. Number 4. We had a blank at your party. Thanks. Swing, strike, whale, blast. We had a swing, had a strike, had a whale, had a blast at your party yesterday. Thanks. What is it? Right, excellent. Look at that. We had a blast, not swing and not whale. You can say we had a whale of a time, but here it's just we had a blast at your party. Right, here we go. It's the moment of truth, the podium. Third place, Leah. Well done, you. Brian, second place. Well done. And first, happiness. Excellent. Congratulations. Well done. What an awesome way to review. Well done, guys. That was brilliant. Oh, look at this. What's happening? That's hilarious. I haven't seen this. Kahootopia. It's something new. Oh, I've got to take a screenshot. That is so funny. That's cracking me up. It's funny how these little, these stupid little things, these silly little things make you happy, right? Okay, there we have it. Good. So, guys, we've been through quite a lot today. Just to recap what we've done today, right? We've been looking at parties. We've looked at types of parties, milestone events, milestone birthdays. Come over. Wedding receptions. We've had baby showers, all sorts, right? We've also looked at vocabulary, in particular to celebrate, a celebration, to cater for an event, and similar words, and also idioms. But we've had a listening activity. Tom and Emily talking about the party. Emily was a bit of a wallflower. Tom was the extrovert, gregarious guy who likes to go with the flow. Emily didn't enjoy it so much, even though she recognised that Mark really went to town with the preparations. After that, we've looked at idioms. We've had 3 main idioms today. We've had to have a blast, as you can see in the picture. We've had to strike up a conversation. Remember the picture. And also to be in full swing. Excellent. And we've just reviewed with a little bit of Kahoot. So the PDF, yeah, absolutely. It's going to go on the website. So you can get the PDF for this lesson later today. Give us 2 or 3 hours. You'll get it basically on Keith Speaking Academy. Okay. So if you go to the Keith Speaking Academy, I'll show you where it is. Come into the website. Look for the free lessons at the top, right? Click on free lessons. It will be changed. This is last month. We'll change it to this month. I do these once a month normally. All you have to do is put in your first name and email. And also then I can send you more tips, resources and ideas for your IELTS preparation. And you can watch the video, get the PDF here. There are more free lessons down here that you can access on every topic under the sun. If you're interested in more live lessons, because in the Gold course, we have a live lesson next week and the week after. These are 2-hour long lessons. If you're interested in more live lessons, then do come and join the Gold course. You can find that on the website. Just click up here.
Hello, my name is
Hello, no. You can find information here. Press the join, and then enter in your information to buy it. It's $157. We've got $40 off at the moment. You can buy that there. If you're interested, it's
hello.
sorry. It's all there. There, if you want more live lessons, that's where you'll get them. We've got 2 extra live lessons a month, plus a library of 70 recorded gold live lessons. There are so many of them. And the gold course, you get the self-study course and the exam strategy. Look, you get all of this. You get self-study course, which has part 1, part 2, part 3 model answers, the exam strategy and the interactive. And this is where you get the live lessons, right? The live lessons you can access through a playlist. This is the library. There are 70 videos here, all recent ones, recent topics that we've studied. They're all in here, all the way down. You just click on and watch them. Or you can go in alphabetical order and find them here. Cinema, acting. You'll get the video. You can actually search the videos now. So we've put transcript, full transcript, so you can search any word in the video and find what you want in there. You can also get the PDFs from all of these and download them here. That's part of the gold course. There is so much more. There are speaking practice rooms. There's lots of activities, Zoom meetings. Find out more in that link if you're interested. Great. That's it for today. After thank you so much. Thank you so much to you for coming and participating. It makes it more like a party when you're all participating. Drankud, also, thank you very, very much. Kieran says, it's a really good course. Enjoy every session, boosting my confidence. And that's a really important bit, right? It is building your confidence so you can speak more confidently with the examiner in the test. Cha-Cha in the gold course, yes, you can pay with credit card. If it's an international credit card, so MasterCard, Visa, American Express are all absolutely fine. Yes. Merit says, thank you, Keith. Your classes are more beneficial than any other online classes. That's so nice to hear. Thank you so much. Great. See you next week, Ibrahim, one of our gold students. So we'll have a live lesson next week. Looking forward to that. And our Zoom meeting next week, which are also very exciting. Great. Thank you, Kamal. Thank you, Omar. That's brilliant. Guys, I'm going to leave you with a bit of music. I'm going to close Kahoot because it's nice music, but not that nice. Let me leave you with a song. It's a song from the gold course to help students study more. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Probably next month. In April, we'll have our next live lesson on YouTube. Thank you for joining. Take care, everybody. Yaz, thank you for the suggestion. It's a good idea. Thanks, Kuzi. My pleasure. Thanks, Sahar. You've been here a long time, Vlogs for Fun. Great. Thank George. Look forward to seeing you in that meeting. Speak Spanish easily, Kuzi. Check it out. Thanks, Nacha. Felicia, on the website, look in the free lessons area. Thanks, Kiran. Sometimes. Yes, open every day. Have a good one, all of you. Take care. All the best now. Bye-bye.